Okay, let's look at this highly original 280 SL. She's got the correct locking gas cap. That's a single key cap. It goes with the late 280 SLs. Original toolkit, tools, owner's manual kit, top spoons in the original pouch. And that's not the same pouch as what is supplied in the R107s. That's a much bigger one. All the records are here. Original spare cover. Original labels. A lot of these items I point out are what we call originality markers. In some cases, they can't be duplicated. If you get a quick look at the upholstery, this interior is 100% original. Right down to the carpet. The wood, the carpet, the leather seats, the multi-loop carpeting. I'm going to point out a feature. How we know, besides the look of the carpet, the binding on the automatic shift cutout is a vulcanized black rubber. That's how they all are or were, independent of the color of the interior. Stick shifts were different. Day-night mirror in a black frame. That's how the late cars were. The early cars were chrome. Brushed finish chrome. Again, a late feature. This is what 50-year-old original wood looks like. That's been kept out of the sun for the most part. Visors came in 3 colors. They were never, ever interior color. They were light gray, eggshell, or bamboo. And last I heard, the factory was still producing one color, the bamboo, or cream I think it's called. I've also heard they're out of stock now. These are original and they're in great condition. The foam is good and it's the correct color, gray, which is an unobtainium color for this color car. Silver car with black interior would have gray visors. These also match the headliner of the hardtop. So in here, one of the most important features for originality is the firewall pad. And when I say original, I'm using the term strictly. I don't mean stock or correct. I mean it's the original item the car came with from the factory. There are reproductions now that are pretty darn good, but they're not absolutely perfect. This car also has all of its original correct clamps, and you won't see these on hardly any other car. Original brake reservoir, and we know it's original because of the color. They were originally white, but they kind of turned to a auburn color. You've got the body plate here, which gives many of the option codes, not all of them, and the color codes. This has got 180 repeated twice. That means the body is 180 silver, and so is the hardtop and the hubcaps. It's a mono color code car. Some came with different color tops. The body number is also on that plate, and it's repeated on important body panels. In the case of the hoods, the late cars had just the last 3 digits. We ought to shoot the folding top compartment lid. It has the same number. Over here. It also has a 360. Incidentally, this is the original soft top. I'm not going to lift it up now, but rare as hen's teeth, as they say. The original brands are on the glass. This is Crystal brand, and you can order this windshield brand new from Mercedes today. So it's genuine, but it's not made by Crystal. So again, a case where originality trumps restored cars. This is the torsion bar that holds the hood up. They were originally black, as is the secondary hood latch. Never painted body color. Polymer expansion tank, also root beer color from age. The cars before the late cars had a brass tank painted black. And the way we drop a Pagoda hood down is just to drop it down. And if everything's lined up, you will not damage it doing that. We should talk about the notches. This is what people refer to when they talk about the headlight notches. They're approximately 1/2 inch long, about 1 millimeter deep, and that's all the bigger they are. Some folks try to reproduce them with the best intentions, and they get them way too big. And the reason that's there, we believe, is an accounting reason. You have this accent line on the fender to give it strength, and that accent line is continued on the headlight trim. If you didn't have a notch here, you wouldn't have a notch on the trim. And if you didn't have that, it would take 2 separate part numbers to build one car, a left and a right, mirror opposites. So the accountant said, hey guys, hey engineers, put a notch over there and one part number does both sides. The windshield wipers. These cannot be purchased new any longer, and a lot of times you'll see black wipers from a much newer car on a Pagoda, or chrome wiper arms. The 230s and the early 250s and the European 280s had chrome arms. The US 280s had brushed chrome. It's more of a matte finish. You'll notice the head or the windshield is not pitted. Another proving point on the low miles, the 41,000 miles, which are believed to be original. The seats go a long way to proving that. The carpets, everything about the car that it's so original. This car has its original Becker stereo, which sounds like no big deal. But 1971 is about when stereos were coming out in cars, I believe. So it was a big deal. Most people didn't get a stereo. The standard Becker Europa was just a mono radio. So this has its stereo and it's on its data card. This is the one it was born with. And it's paired with an electric antenna by Hirschman Company. And amazingly, it still works. Another feature of the 71 models that were brought to North America is the heated rear window in the hardtop. And you'll see the switch for that in the center right here. It was always optional, but virtually all US 71s have that.